Well, hello friends! Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. In today's video, I'm going to be recreating or trying to recreate some Pinterest outfits with clothes I already have in my own wardrobe. So in the last couple of months, I've been working on a spring-summer outfit inspiration board. And of course, it would have been easy to go thrifting and just thrift the heck out of my Pinterest board and, just putting things together exactly as I saw them on the board and in my pins. But for two reasons, I decided not to do that. Number one, I'm trying to save money here, going thrifting and purchasing everything that I thought was missing in my wardrobe to match the Pinterest board vibes and aesthetics wouldn't have been financially savvy. But also, and more importantly, I already have plenty in my wardrobe, so I don't really need to go and buy more stuff in order to match the exact aesthetics of my Pinterest board and of all the pins that I have for inspiration. I want to test my creativity and I want to put the things that I already have to good use. My goal is not to exactly copy the outfit that I've pinned in my board, but is to get inspiration from them, get creative, and try to put things together that maybe I haven't thought of before. So let's see how it goes. Wait, before we dive into recreating those Pinterest looks, let me talk to you quickly about my latest wardrobe addition from a few weeks ago. You guys know I'm incredibly picky about working with brands. I rarely do collaborations because I don't want to turn into a human advertisement, but every once in a while I have the chance to collaborate with brands that align with my values and that maybe I've had on my radar for a while. And that is exactly what happened with VIVAIA. A few weeks ago, VIVAIA reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try some shoes from their commute collection. VIVAIA shoes are primarily made of recycled plastic bottles. They have a focus on elevated style, but also on durability, really important, and comfort. Plus, their commute collection is centered around style, functionality, and comfort to accommodate the needs of the person that is on the go, walking and commuting a lot, doing a lot of things, which yes, sounds great to me because that is exactly what I do every day here in Berlin. These are the two shoes that I have chosen that they very kindly gifted to me, Ivana and Muriel, which obviously I have chosen in black because what other color could you possibly expect from me? In the summer, I almost never wear sandals. I like them, I wear them on occasion, but I need shoes that can truly keep up with me, with my lifestyle, with my needs, running around in Berlin, hopping on subways and buses, and walking everywhere to get my daily things done. Plus, I have very demanding feet. If a shoe is uncomfortable and will cause me blisters, they will let me know pretty much immediately. I've been wearing these so freaking much ever since I got them in the mail about a month ago. I have picked Ivana because of the beautiful sleek silhouette and that unique hybrid look between a loafer and a sneaker. They are incredibly lightweight, yet durable, but also water repellent, and they have an anti-slip rubber outsole. I have also picked the Muriel because of the beautiful, timeless, and classic aesthetic with a little bit of an extra something. Look at that beautiful strap with the hardware. Also insanely lightweight yet durable and comfortable. This strap is elasticated here on the side, so it adapts to my movements. It doesn't feel constrictive at all. It has this handy dandy heel pillow, very cushiony, to protect my heels from getting painful blisters because nobody wants them. And also, I haven't done this yet, but apparently you can put these in the washing machine. How cool is that? They are sustainable, they're comfortable, they have that sleek, elevated aesthetic that matches beautifully with the clothes that I already own, wear, and love. I never want to pressure anyone to buy anything, but when I'm genuinely excited about a product, I always think that it's worth sharing. So I've left a link to VIVAIA's website down below, as well as links to the specific shoes that I've chosen. You can use the discount code TSD10 for 10% off of your order. And now back to the regularly scheduled programming and to the fun part of this video. Let's take a look at my Pinterest board before moving on to the actual outfits so you get a general vibe of my board. My style is usually basic, minimal, and casual, mostly black and neutral colored, but also edgy, punk, and loud. This board is a good representation of the kind of style that I like, but it also features a few out of my comfort zone and quite new to me interesting elements. My goal is to get inspired by my board to recreate outfits with what I already own and that I can realistically incorporate in my everyday life to do realistic things, moving around in Berlin, commuting, working, running errands, and such. Let's dive deep into the outfits. Most of the cases, I couldn't really decide for one single outfit, but I liked the vibe of different outfits put together. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do. I have two different pictures that I'm taking inspiration from. A simple white t-shirt layered under a vest or waistcoat, simple pants, baggy jeans or black pants, a small purse, stacked jewelry, and an interesting accessory. Either a tie worn as a belt or a silky scarf tied to the bag. I don't know, I just have some ideas, but let's see how I can style this whole vibe.
I apologize in advance for creased items, potential deodorant stains that might occur during the filming of this video, and also the fact that I am putting this onto a stupid ruler because I can't possibly clip and unclip this every time I change into something, so please bear with me.
Everyone has a white t-shirt and a pair of jeans in their wardrobe, so this was easy. I didn't have a vest, so I decided to use a sleeveless button down as a vest and tuck it into the jeans to make it look fitted like in the pins. I totally did the tie as a belt thing, but decided to stay monochrome and neutral and to add a few accessories to mimic the stacked look. This is my recreation of the first outfit vibe. Wait a second. I like this. Look how cool this is. Basic white t-shirt. This is from Dedicated. I had it for, it must have been 6 years. This one is a button-down sleeveless top that I thrifted a couple of years ago. It also has this cute, interesting lacy element to the top. Some basic jeans that I had for almost 3 years. These are from Esprit, I think, if I remember correctly. I have my VIVAIA Mary Janes, which are so comfortable and wearing them so much lately. This purse, which is very cute. It doesn't really fit a lot, so I don't know how realistically this would work in my day-to-day life because I always carry a lot of shit with me. But you know, we're see the vision, okay? Earrings that I found at a clothing swap earlier this year, also from a clothing swap 2 years ago. Mom's wardrobe, this is a hand-me-down. And this tie must be, I think, 20 years old, more or less, or 18 or something. Because if I remember correctly, I bought this when I was about 21. I had this for ages and I haven't worn it in literally decades, but I can't bring myself to get rid of it for some reason. I could totally see myself wearing this. If it's not like 30 plus degrees Celsius outside, I could definitely wear this. I like this. The first one is a win. For outfit number 2, I have different photos that I have selected from my board. Wait, is this Audrina Patridge? Sorry. Different examples and variations of the same formula. An oversized graphic tee or band tee paired with a very feminine flowy skirt, midi or maxi, either lacy or satiny. Only one of these outfits has sneakers. All of the other ones have chunky combat boots to contrast the femininity of the skirt. For some reason, this picture says Nirvana, like with an E, Nirvana, and it says never beyond, whatever that means. I never really thought of this combination before, so I'm really excited to try it. I have quite a few band tees, but none of them is truly oversized like the ones in the pins. I usually tuck them in. It fits my body proportions better, and I like it more that way. I went with 2 different versions of the outfit, and I could create many more since every band tee I own can potentially give the outfit a whole new vibe and spin. I added a leather belt just to give a bit more dimension and worn the leopard print Dr. Martens in the first version and sleek loafer sneakers in the second one for a more casual summery look. Okay, so this is my variation of outfit number 2. I think I want to try 2 different looks. This is what I came up with so far. I have these Doc Martens with leopard print that I don't wear super often, but I really, really like them. This pleated skirt with like this shimmery fabric, sometimes black, sometimes it's dark gray or dark green, depending on how the light hits it. And I think it's really cool. And then I've decided to go with this Foo Fighters t-shirt because as I'm recording this, I went to see them play here in Berlin live 2 days ago. It was amazing and I will never shut up about it. So sorry. This was actually a gift from my mom. My mom bought the exact same t-shirt for my brother and then for me because we were both going to see the concert, and she bought it from Primark, sadly, but that's just how it is. And then this belt that is like a gazillion years old. I like this. For some reason, I never thought of putting together a band tee and then something like so flowy and feminine, like a satiny skirt. I'm just gonna try another version of this outfit, but I really like this so far. Version number 2. Seriously, this skirt never fails me. I love it so much. This skirt is everything. I thrifted it 2 years ago for I think €2. Every time I wear it, I feel like I'm incredibly put together, even if I'm just literally wearing this. I have swapped the boots, like the combat boots, for these sneakers because they're very comfortable and lightweight, and it's more realistic in the summer that I'm gonna wear sneakers rather than just big bulky boots if it's gonna be really hot. So I went for these VIVAIA ones. Exact same belt, but I have these thrifted skirt in this gorgeous shade of green, and the t-shirt is from the punk rock band Die Ärzte. I don't know, but it just works so nicely. Even if I put on the same accessories that I had before, like look at this. This is working. I really like it. Again, a band tee, Nirvana, spelled correctly this time. This sister outfit of the previous one features a band tee, again, a basic pair of jeans, but in contrast with a more elegant and structured purse, golden heeled sandals, and golden jewelry. I always love to find different ways to style a band tee to make it more interesting, less obvious, and stylish for every day. And this outfit seemed the perfect way to test if this could be something that works for me. I wear my graphic tees and my band tees on a regular basis. I feel like a lot of the difference is just not the element itself, it's how you style it and how you wear it. I have something in mind for this outfit. Let's see how it goes. This one was very easy to recreate as it is a combination of pretty basic pieces. I didn't have similar sandals or purse, but went for these black leather ones with a bit of a heel, an absolute exception for me, and my Longchamp bag, which for me automatically elevates anything I wear. I hope you don't mind if I'm recycling a few elements from the previous outfits. Does this work with this? I'm not sure. Considering that it's completely squished, the poor thing, I just got it out of my wardrobe. Wait, something's missing. I'm not sure about the purse, but I kept the Foo Fighters t-shirt because, again, I will never shut up about it. And I kept the earrings from outfit number 1. And I have this same pearls also from the previous outfit that instead, in this case, I worn as a necklace. These super simple black classic tapered pants, and then these leather sandals that I found at a clothing swap earlier this year. I usually never wear heels, like ever, but these ones, I mean, my feet don't hate them. They really don't. They're surprisingly comfortable. I mean, I can't walk 15,000 steps in them. I don't think I have a purse that I like with this other than this one. I think it kind of like mimics the vibe of the structured purse pretty well. I mean, tell me you don't see corporate gorgeous, ready to conquer the world. This is so fun. I'm loving this. Hello? I know you're not supposed to mix gold and silver hardware, but we're not focusing on that too much. I like this. I see powerful, confident, unbothered. And that is definitely the vibe I'm going for this summer. For number 4, I have collected 3 different pictures, different examples and variations of the same layered look of collared button-down shirt, long or short sleeved, with a t-shirt on top. Very late 90s Y2K. The rest of the outfit is made of basics, either black trousers or denim skirt, and black shoes. I thought it was very unique. I like this layered look. I'm not sure how this is going to adapt to the current weather in Berlin. It's been absolutely boiling and also very humid. I really like this idea of layering. This is typically like 90s or early 2000s Y2K situation. I remember I used to layer tank tops on top of t-shirts all of the freaking time. For some reason, I never did something like this. To make this outfit more realistic for summer, I have made 2 versions using as a base a collared sleeveless button-down shirt striped in black and white with little studs on the collar. For the first one, I went for a simple t-shirt dress and platform sneakers, and for the second one, I layered 2 tops with some simple jeans and loafer sneakers. This is my first variation of outfit number 4. I felt like going with this sleeveless button-down top. It has this very interesting detail here in the collar. I hope you can see that. These are little studs. It's very edgy. I like it very much. It's polyester, unfortunately, but I've been having it for years and it's kind of breezy, so I guess it works. I'm not crazy about polyester anymore, but if it's going to be hot in the summer, then I realistically want to wear it with something very breezy. I can't put another like thick layer. So I went for a t-shirt dress. This comes from a clothing swap. I love t-shirt dresses. It feels like you're basically getting out of bed and walking around in your pajamas. They're so freaking comfortable. I put my platform thrifted Chucks. I bought these in Hamburg 2 years ago for 10 euros. So, and then I've added this belt that adds kind of like this texture to add a little bit of an interesting something. I don't think I've put on any jewelry, to be honest. No, I guess I can figure something out. And then this kind of like slouchy bag. I like this. I really do. I feel like this top would work in so many ways. So I'm going to try to do a different variation of this outfit to see how it works. How do we like this? Yes for this top, but we need to change the skirt. Maybe the pants? I cracked the code and I found the perfect combination. I like this. This is so cool and so freaking interesting. I kept the exact same top. I layered this very low cut. I would never wear this on its own. Velvety top. This comes from a clothing swap. Straight leg jeans. They're sort of like washed black. I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of like washed black. And they go very well with these earrings that I bought last year in the spring at a market. These are handmade. And then I have my sneaker loafers things. I like this. I could even use the exact same purse. I would wear this. I don't know what you think, but I would totally wear this. We have another win. For outfit number 5, I've collected a gazillion different pictures. As a common thread, feminine silhouettes in full contrast with edgier pieces like boots, especially combat boots, and stacked jewelry and accessories. I even have like a pin of Effie Stoneham from the TV show Skins. When I was in my early 20s, she was my fashion icon. I wanted to look like her and to dress like her so badly. She really incorporated this unbothered attitude of wearing super feminine pieces with studded bracelets and leather jackets and fishnet tights and, you know, all of that. She was very punk in her style and I really, really like that. Obviously, I would never dare now to wear, or I wouldn't feel myself comfortable to wear things that were that short, but I want to be trying to recreate these vibes. Here, I've made two slightly different versions for different weather situations, chillier or warmer. The base is this thrifted €2 dress that I bought last year but haven't worn yet. I added some of my usual accessories, cuff bracelet, leather studded bracelet, pearl necklace, and boots. For chillier days, the leather jacket on top can be a good option to bring everything together, and for warmer days, no jacket and maybe even swapping the shoes. For this outfit, I'm just going to try to be quick because I'm wearing this leather jacket in my apartment and I'm absolutely boiling. It took me the longest for this, but this is my reinterpretation of the Effie Stoneham-esque vibe. For some reason, I never thought of pairing something like cutesy like this dress that I literally never wear. I thrifted it last summer because I thought it was interesting and it had potential. It was only €2 and I still haven't worn it because it kind of like screams special occasion to me. To be completely honest, if I'm going to be waiting for a special occasion, I might never wear it. I have like these hoops that I've also worn for another outfit. I bought these, I think 3 years ago. I wear these all the time. Again, pearl necklace from the clothing swap. The jacket, the leather jacket is thrifted. The exact same cuff bracelet that I already had. And this other leather bracelet. This is secondhand. I bought it on Vinted. Purse. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this was a gift from my mom. I think it's originally from Pull & Bear, so it's a fast fashion crap, but I've been wearing it a ton in the last almost 3 years. And so, yeah, I have it. I wear it. And then I have these leather boots that have like some studs on them. I like this. I really do. Now, if realistically it would be too hot to be wearing a jacket and to be wearing these boots, let me show you. I would probably just wear the dress either like this without the jacket. I feel like there's already a little bit of that edginess that I'm trying to bring out from this cutesy floral dress. And either with these boots, or if it's very, very hot and it would be impossible for me to wear boots, I would probably go with my Mary Janes. What do you think? Let me know, because it's way too hot like to wear a leather jacket right now, but I would wear it even like this. I really, really like it. I feel like something here is missing, like maybe a belt. I tried it with the tie from before, but it didn't really work. It looked like I had like a huge ribbon and no thanks. I think I'm sold on this one. All right, folks, this is gonna be it for today's video. I really hope you have enjoyed watching this just as much as I have enjoyed filming this. I am really, really excited because putting together this Pinterest board had all of these creative juices flowing and has sparked this desire to experiment with fashion a little bit. And I'm very, very happy that I didn't have to purchase a single thing to do this, because I do have more than enough in my wardrobe and I could go on and on for hours, but this video would be way too long. So I'm just going to be stopping here. And I really hope that this has inspired you to play with fashion, to experiment with your clothes, and to shop your own wardrobe. If you have enjoyed this video, then make sure to let me know. Hit the like button, leave a comment down below, share the video, and subscribe to my channel if you still haven't. You would make my day. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye.